at the political class for what it is they say, for how they misuse public funds. But if we are the ones who keep on queuing to receive these 500 shillings, being bribed by the political class, are we as well, should we take responsibility and say, and come back and say that because this is our country, we will do right by the constitution and are the ones that will save this country from the mess that we see from the political class?
You see, my brother Dennis Aseto, my brother Ken Osido.
Yes.
It depends on whether I have eaten. I have food at home or not. To be given money by anybody, no matter how much money they give you, is humiliating.
Yes.
If someone gives you 100,000 shillings that you have not worked for, it is humiliating. If someone gives you 1,000,000 shillings that you have not worked for, you feel humiliated. You feel inferior to this person. They place themselves in a position where they lord it over you. So nobody really wants to be given handouts. To be given especially 200 shillings, and to be given 200 shillings so that you go to beat up someone is humiliating. You feel like you have been dehumanized. Umerudi chini kidogo, umedunishwa. So these are things which people do, and they blindside a portion of their intellect. They accept to be reduced to that level because this fellow is thinking about the situation at home. That we have got all these jobless individuals, we have this idle capacity, a country in which any day you can materialize as a politician at any marketplace and you have an audience running into tens of thousands of people whom you have not even sufficiently mobilized. But they know that when you arrive, there's going to be money, that this money is going to be dished out. People are going to be told to queue, pangeni foleni, that you have come with fellows who have got inks. Where I come from in Kakamega County, we have politicians who even have a special squad whose role is to issue money, and they come with the inks, like the inks that are IBC.
Indelible ink, yes.
Once you have been given, they put ink on your finger. And who wants to go and be treated like that? We need to get to a place where the country has got leadership that is thinking about creation of employment, generation of wealth, and we have got what it takes. When you look at these political gatherings every day, how much money are they costing? That every day the president is a rolling stone that is gathering no moss except spending our money. How much productive employment could that kind of money provide? How much in terms of generation of jobs, creation of jobs and generation of wealth could the money that Rigathi Gachagua and his troops are using create in the Mount Kenya region, in the Rift Valley, in Western? If we even just use agriculture as the foundation of our productivity, how much could we do with that kind of money? How much could we do with it within the corporate movement sector, in the horticultural sector, in the production of quick farm produce, fast maturing things like baby corn, fast maturing things like French beans, that we then sell outside and they bring money. But we don't want it that way because we have got a kleptocratic political class that wants to make money quickly, easily, and they come and bribe us with that money. When you find a legislator who is a lawyer, and not just a lawyer, a professor of law, standing, giving people 200 bob. I would die. I cannot be that kind of professor. I would die. But that is where my country is. That is where my country is. Now, these people, wananchi wa kawaida, then it says, I was coming here, I've come from the Westlands, I've come through the Westlands region this morning. You should just see the throngs of people who are walking. They are walking, not necessarily going to work. They are walking, hoping they will find work.
Okay.
If you take this Mbagadi road that we now call Raila Odinga way, just look at the people, the numbers. Get to Ngong Road in Nairobi. Look at the numbers. Look at the numbers that are flowing on Outer Ring Road. The numbers that are on Jogoo Road, going I don't know where. Look at Likoni Road. Those numbers, they are desperate numbers of people who are looking for subsistence, which they can hardly find. And so when they hear that there is a political gathering somewhere, I'm not apologizing for them. I'm just describing the reality. If you go to Kakamega, you go to Homa Bay, you go to Kisumu, you go to Kisauni, you go to Nyamira, Kisii, Bomet, Uasin Gishu, it is the same. Now what William Ruto, Rigathi Gachagua, and company should know is that this country is a time bomb. It is a time bomb. They will never have the opportunity to enjoy the wealth that they think they are running after, the wealth that they imagine they are accumulating, because Kenya is a time bomb.
And talking about time bombs, and you look at the state of politics, indeed, sadly,